everyone, my name is Shannon Matzke and I'm a graduate assistant with Georgia Southern Center for Sustainability. This video is going to show you how to make mint extract, which is workshop 4 in our spring campus community garden workshop series. At this time of year, we are typically past any threat of a last frost, have planted starts and seeds, and things are really starting to shoot up. One item that we always have a surplus of is mint. You can find mint growing in our garden's herb spiral. This type of mint is actually a spearmint. It has slightly hairy, broad, bright green leaves, and its roots are wide-spreading. Spearmint has a very distinct minty smell, especially when you crush it in your hands. Spearmint will continue to grow year after year, and some people consider it a weed because of how quickly and widely it spreads. That's why it's important to harvest it periodically. I'm going to show you a way to preserve your mint by making an extract. You can always use fresh or dried mint in teas, baking, and cooking, but making an extract will concentrate the flavor of the mint and prevents you from having a leafy texture in any of your dishes. To make your mint extract, you will need fresh mint leaves, vegetable glycerin, a glass jar, and a strainer or a filter. Our first step will be to harvest our mint. Now, the amount that you take will dictate how much extract you can make. You want enough to fill the number and size of jars that you have chosen to 3/4 full each. To harvest the mint, you can cut off sections of stems that have multiple healthy looking leaves. You'll want sharp scissors or garden clippers and to cut just above where 2 leaves meet. Next, you'll remove the leaves from the stem, discarding any that look damaged, wash them thoroughly, and roughly chop or tear the leaves. Let the mint dry naturally, then add the leaves to your jar until 3/4 full. Do not pack down your leaves. Add vegetable glycerin up to where the jar begins to narrow. Be sure that the mint is entirely covered with the liquid so that it does not mold. Then add the lid and metal band and screw the lid on tightly. Store your jar with herbs and glycerin in a cool, dark, dry area like a cabinet for 6 weeks and shake the jar once a day. If the liquid line ever falls below the mint, just add more glycerin. This might happen because the mint can absorb the liquid. At the end of 6 weeks, separate the leaves from your new extract by straining the extract and returning it to the clean jar with the leaves removed. Use a cheesecloth or a coffee filter if you have it, those will give the best results, but a typical kitchen colander will do. Compost the leaves if you can. This jar is what your extract will look like in 6 weeks. You can see that it's a much darker color. I didn't use a strainer on this extract, so that's why it looks cloudy, and that's why it's important to use some sort of filter if you do have one handy. And that's it! You now have mint extract to enjoy. Some of my favorite ways to use this are adding it to hot chocolate or brownies that I'm baking, or even using it for homemade mint ice cream. I love finding pretty jars and labels and giving them as gifts as well. This homemade extract has an infinite shelf life, as long as it's stored with an airtight lid like the one that we've used here. Making extract yourself is much cheaper than purchasing it in a store, and you know exactly what's in it. I hope that you've enjoyed learning about how to make mint extract. You can use this method to make extracts of vanilla, lemon, orange, almond, and you can be creative with it. There are all sorts of variations on this recipe, including using alcohol instead of the vegetable glycerin and adding heat to speed the extraction process by using a slow cooker or a pressure cooker. But the way that I have demonstrated will give great mint flavor as well. Enjoy your extract and happy steeping!